Write more stories. Finish your stories with the objective to start new ones. Create more worlds and let these worlds unfold. Ask for input. You want to write more stories. Volume is always your first objective. You want to experience different kinds of story. You want to enjoy yourself and deliver enjoyment in different ways. And you want to progress through different kinds of experiments. You want to make an habit of finishing your stories. Finishing and starting more stories will allow you to develop a diversity of skills. This diversity of skill will allow you to develop a diversity of worlds, diversity of characters and interactions. Once you've got these multiple worlds, you can compare them depending on the genre, the frame and the context you intended to create. As you ask for input, note how the feedback is given to you. Only listen to implementable feedback, as it is beautifully written here. The input you receive should only allow you to ameliorate your procedures. As you receive input, focus on two fundamental traits. Focus on the process and embrace repetition. To become a better storyteller, write more stories. Increasing your volume of projection increases your skills. Finish your story faster in order to start new ones. And if you want to be able to write more, write more. When it comes to storytelling, writing and drawing are your two fundamental skills. Developing them together enhances your sense of observation. At the same time, learning animation will enhance your sense of economy and better your rhythm. The most enjoyable part of writing is in the beginning. So, finish your stories with the aim of starting new ones. If you want to make the démarche more satisfying, rely on velocity. Satisfaction will be developed through meaningful endings. Always write more. Experiment more. Go through more trials. If you see storytelling as a game, you will relish in world building. These are your worlds. Develop them, let them enlarge, and let them unfold. Give yourself some time for discovery. You'll need time to find new ideas. Try different scales and develop a diverse cast of character. Leave some room for questions. Listen to your team. Listen to the public. Do not deliver a full answer, but only hint to the possible answer. Make a game out of research. Your team and the public need clarity, but only your main story needs to be clear. The story of the main character is the story most people will follow, and therefore it is the story which needs to be the most cohesive. To make it more cohesive, start with the ending. If you want to be able to improvise or readapt your material more easily, you'll need a set of 3 elements. 10 chapters or 10 stories, 6 to 12 characters that you can readapt using an archetype system, and 1 to 6 environments depending on the scale and the goal of your story. Try different scales, different time limits, different world sizes, and different contexts. Writing with different time limits will augment your adaptability. You can try 200 pages a month, 300 pages a month, 1,000 pages a year, or you can even try to stretch a series over 10 years. Whichever scale you choose, fix yourself an amount of pages and a duration. Try different world sizes. If you're starting a saga, you will need to expand your geographical scale. Start with a city and expand it to a country. Then, when your country is known enough by your public, expand your conflict to the planet scale. A context is the combination of a genre and a frame. If you want to try different contexts, you'll have to combine different genre and different frame. You want to try different genres such as action, adventure, drama, or horror, and combine them with different frames such as science fiction, fantasy, western, or war. The main goal of a genre is to create readability and familiarity. We already have a full video on context if you want to know more about this topic. This video is already available on our channel. As you ask for feedback, ask for corrective procedures. Your goal is to improve. Always prepare a set of 3 to 5 questions in order to receive detailed feedback. Questions related to organization, characters, settings, and items. If you need it, we already have a full video of 24 questions you can ask anyone to develop and analyze your story. First, ask for feedback from your team. Your team's diversity will be a strength, as you can ask to each specialized member a detailed feedback on one of the 4 dimensions of narration. Ask for their definition, their ideal, their perspectives as individuals. If you're publishing your work or about to publish it, work with your public. Organize polls, ask for specific comments. Read these comments and answer to them. Organize giveaways in order to receive more criticism. Work with yourself. No feedback will be useful if you cannot define what a story is supposed to be for you. Define your ideal, characters, environment, stories, organizations, and items. Your definitions are prevalent. If you need to know why you should persist as a writer, we have a full video for this too.